Are we in business? I think we're in business. This feels weird, but hello. Welcome back to my channel after literally almost a year. But hey, better late than never. I am coming back to do an updated drag makeup tutorial. Everyone really likes those. I have a lot to catch you up on because a lot has happened in the past year or almost 2 years since I've posted. Don't you worry, I'm not going to look this awful for much longer. Kind of the whole point of this video. Let's hop right into it, shall we? We shall. But before then, transition time. Wait, hold on. How do I fucking do this? Okay, that was probably a shitty transition, but we did it. Start with the obvious. My name is Vegas Flights, and we're gonna talk all about the whole rebrand, the whole shebang. In order to begin, let's start with priming the face, shall we? I have very porous skin, and my skin is also very dry and acne prone. So I'm gonna start off with the POREFESSIONAL Light Primer from Benefit. This shit kind of hits. I like to take a little bit. It literally feels like water, and I just like to put I'm just gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer because I am what? Bougie. And by bougie, I mean I got this for free. Slapping her on today, people. Let's get down to business. Also, I'm gonna be answering some of y'all's questions to make this more fun because I like fun. Okay. Start by gluing down my brows. I only keep this little nub of my brow and then I cover everything else down because I kind of use this as a starting place. And just really soak the brow in Miss Purple Elmer's glue. She needs some love, and that I need too. Hygiene. I'm gonna do about 2 to 3-ish coats. Alrighty, so we have the brows mostly glued down. I'm gonna take my Coty Airspun powder. Now this stuff is magic. This one is also cheap, so we love a good budget-friendly moment. I'm powdering them now because basically it's gonna kind of just press it into that wet glue and really help fill in any texture. Really fine lines. Yes, I was on American Idol. Thank you. I didn't win, but I didn't lose. Why the name change? Wow, y'all really just said, let's get this started, shall we? For those who have been around for a while, I'm doing drag since 2018, so quite a bit of time. And I am turning 21 this year. I honestly just felt like I outgrew my old name. A lot of people are acting like this is like the death of me, and I'm like, girl, my pulse is still here. I'm still alive and breathing. I felt like for my creative practice, I needed a refresh. I needed to re-inspire myself, and that's exactly why I changed my name. A lot of people also wanted to know, like, why Vegas? A lot of people don't know that Vegas is actually a very sentimental place for me. A lot happened in my life over the past couple years, and I feel like the last place I was before all hell broke loose was feeling the true feeling of happiness was Las Vegas, which is a very odd statement for someone that's under 21 to say. Vegas really near and dear to my heart as a place, and I kind of wanted that love back in my drag. I chose Flights because I wanted to still correlate with Tokyo in a way, but also like keep my brand and my shtick and my style. So I took the little nubs of my brows and I kept them. I'm gonna take just my standard brow brush, the best brow pomade I've ever used. This is the Benefit Pomade, and I'm using shade number 4. This shit does not move, does not budge. It's the shit. I'll start off at the bottom of my brow so that everything kind of looks correlated. Take it and just swoop. And then I'm going to take the top. I think I need more product. Hopefully. I feel like I'm doing like jewelry TV ad. Like, you know how they like sell things on TV and they're like, this diamond is beautiful. So that's my outline of my brow. I like a very straight brow, and I like something that's very defined. I don't like a lot of arch I don't have a lot of face. Not gonna look squished, okay? I don't wanna look like a flapjack. I wanna look pretty. Take my brow brush and I line it up with where the arch is. Arch is like right here. And I will kind of use that as a guideline to making them look the same height, if that makes sense. Why am I putting up a makeup tutorial and calling myself a makeup girl if my brows look like this? Girl, this is too much. That is a really thick brow. Someone asked, what are my music influences? I would say I'm very much so a mix of bubblegum pop, but also like indie, I would say. Listen to Zara Larsson, Rin Weaver. I've been on a Amy Winehouse kick. Baby, give her flowers. The media did her so dirty. It's so fucked up. Screwed up. People. Let's do some carving. I'm gonna carve my brows with my foundation. This is the Revolution foundation stick. If y'all have been here since the beginning, y'all already know this. This girl has been with me since the very beginning. I'm gonna start with the tops. Okay, I think they're getting better. I think I just made them really big. I was like, I like a big brow. And then I was like, oh, okay. So I actually like to cut the bottom of my eyebrows white liquid eyeshadow. My tried and true, my good old faithful. If you do drag and you don't have this product, add this to your cart like now. Like I'm gonna wait. It's so good. This is the About Face white fluid eye paint, or matte fluid eye paint, and this is in white noise. Halsey, my bestie, they did wonders with that. So what I like to do is just put a little bit on the back of my hand. Halsey, if you're watching this, can I have more? How do you come up with your makeup looks? Well, I would say it really just depends on how I'm feeling. I think the makeup comes first and then the outfit comes after. Honestly, I'm really inspired by colors. I like to just throw on some blue eyeshadow and some neon pink blush, and that's how it's gonna be. I also look at Instagram a lot. I carved my brow out. I take this and then I'm just gonna throw her all over my eye and use this as an eyeshadow primer. It's gonna make those blues pop. I'll just take any kind of dense brush. This is the Moda Angled Blender, and I'll just press it into my skin. I've returned. I'm gonna start by taking my foundation. Oh, focus on me. There we go. Thank you. That's a lot of foundation. Whoops. And then I'm gonna take my liquid foundation. I like to do this to build coverage, and it also helps the shade match more to my chest. This is the WOMA by Sharon C Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation, and I am in White Pearl T2. You can get this at Walmart, and this is beautiful. I use a lot more brushes than I used to, which sucks because I need to clean them more, but great because my makeup looks better. Thoughts on Iggy Bank. I love them so much. But you probably thought I was gonna roast you, didn't you, Iggs? What is something you are looking forward to when you finally turn 21? Oh, baby. I'm really excited to finally feel a part of the drag scene again. I also feel like a lot of people forgot about me. One of my favorite parts of drag was the community aspect of it, and like feeling finally enjoyed being a queer, bigger sized, flamboyant person. And I'm also excited to see where my drag will take me. I'm just excited to get out there more. I still want to have my own show. I've talked about this before. I want to basically have a nightgown Sasha Velour-esque show, but in my scene, because I think drag is more than just doing a top 40 number and then twirling in a bodysuit. Like, I think there's more to it that we just don't really get a lot of opportunity to explore. Next round is concealer. This is the ABH Magic Touch, which I'm obsessed with. This is in shade 1. I get the lightest shade because I love it for brightening. It's very, very creamy, pretty high coverage. And then to make it even brighter, I'm gonna take the Hard Candy GLAMOFLAUGE Pro Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in white. I'm gonna let it chill out and set for a minute so I can, you know, get more coverage. How's your day, babes? Did you get groceries? Anything exciting? Oh my god. How could I forget about you? You guys love it when I bring guests. So this is Kendra. Ain't she cute? Kendra, don't I look great? Don't I look great?
Yes, you better slay.
Aren't you so sweet? She's the nice one. If you like this hair, shout out to Coke at Ice Cold Curls on Instagram. Thank you, Coke, for doing this hair for me literally ages ago. She's still kicking. I love her. I've worn her to literally every big event that I've done, except I'm not wearing her to my step down, which is wild. It's okay, Kendra. You're still loved. You're still loved in this house. You will still get some airtime, girl.
Slide! Slide!
I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild sponge. They're literally like the best. All right, now that we got that, let's set everything. Yeah. I'm gonna go in under the eye real quick. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 05 Fair. Another thing I've changed is I use powder puffs now. I need to look gorge for the people. I'm gonna powder the rest of my face with Coty Airspun, and then I will be right back. So I lied. I didn't pack powder on with Coty Airspun. I was like, where's my kimchi powder? So that's what oh, okay. Drag is glamorous, people. This is the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Slay in 03 Translucent. What is wrong with me? I'm so weird. Now I'm also going to highlight all my highlight areas with the That White Powder 01 No Color Kimchi Chic Powder. This stuff is great. I'm gonna take a powder brush. This is a pointed one from BH. Damn, I got a lot of powder. Let's not do that much. Oh, okay. All right, well, this is just shoving powder all over my face. Okay, too much. Too much, girl. Way too much. I'm also gonna powder again my whole face with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. This stuff hits. Okay, girly pops and slays. I don't know where I was going with that. By the way, off camera, I realized that the powder made my brows disappear. So I just took this shade from the Off the Melrose palette from ColourPop in Down to Earth, and I just shaded in my brows a little bit. So obviously we're going to be playing with blues. Sorry, Kendra, you're out of the party. I'm gonna dabble into a couple palettes, so I'll just show you them right now. So this is the 80s Remix Dance palette from BH Cosmetic. I'm gonna dabble in the shades Wake Me Up and Man Eater and Straight Up. For blush, I'm gonna go into Love Shack earlier, which is this bright neon pink. I'm gonna use my SUGARPILL Pro palette as well, and I'm gonna go into Helium, I believe? Helium, and Hypnotic, Tokyo as well for blush as well. Also set my underbrow with TAKO from SUGARPILL. I have two pans of TAKO because I love it that much. Then last palette that I'll probably go into is the GLAMLITE Blue Raspberry ICEE palette, which is funny because I'm allergic to raspberries. I'm gonna go into Frozenated, Polar Bear, Cool, Blue Raspberry, and Melted. And then I might go into a shimmer like Ice Cold. That, look at, I'm a makeup lover. Basically taking a lighter shade of blue as my transition shade to kind of map out my shape. I like to do more circular eye shapes rather than pulled back eye shapes now. It also allows me to put more blush on my face. So that's where we are. All right, I'm gonna take just any kind of fluffy brush. This is a BH number 7. Question I have is, congratulations on your reign as Rosebud. Thank you so much. Any favorite moments from your year? Love you. Oh, love you too. I have a couple favorites from my year. It is the oldest drag queer youth pageant in the world, which I am super duper honored to be a part of the legacy of. Jinx Monsoon is a former winner of it, so that's pretty cool. A lot of my reign was just more using my platform online. Every time I would be able to do a show, which was not very often, especially last year, I would just take advantage of every opportunity I could. I got to host an event though, which was really, really fun. A hard rain, I would say. I think I definitely had my work cut out for me, but I had a great experience. I had a great time. It's an honor. I'm a part of like history, and it's just, I don't know. It was a big accomplishment to me, and I was super duper honored to fill that role for the year. By the time you're seeing this, my drag daughter actually will be the current Rosebud, which I think is so wild. If you don't know, I have a drag daughter. Their name is AJ Knox. Go give them a follow. What I'm basically doing is I'm just blending out the deeper blues with a lighter blue. Just kind of packing and then just smoking outwards. I literally was talking and then my camera was like, your movie stopped recording. Like, really? So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking some deeper blues, which are in the GLAMLITE Blue Raspberry palette. I'm deepening out my crease and more towards my outer edge of my eye. I'm just kind of buffing it more towards the outwards, keeping it kind of bright in the center. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm actually gonna take petroleum jelly, or Vaseline, whatever you wanna call it. And I'm gonna take it on like a flat brush like this guy. So what I basically do is I look where my fold is because I have hooded eyes, and I just kind of outline where I want my crease to be. And what I'm basically doing is removing product. It's a lot cleaner, it's a lot sharper, it's a lot more visible. I'm gonna take a Q-tip just cause and just kind of remove that Vaseline. Put it on the back of my hand, mix it up a little bit, and then you're gonna take your brush and just go right alongside where we cut the crease. Anywho, there's one eye. I put on the shade Virgin from the BH palette on where I cut my creases. What my biggest advice for anyone starting drag, and I think my biggest advice would have to be figure out what you bring to the table. What do you do different from everyone else? How are you going to stand out as an artist? I'm basically just smoking out my lower lash line with the deepest shades of blue that I have access to. I'm going to take the NYX glitter glue, really press it into the center of my eye and up to my brow. I'm gonna take almost like a black blue glitter. I'm just going to press it right where that glitter glue is. So now that we got that, I'm going to take a black shadow and deepen out my outer V even more. Then we're gonna do some liner. This is the Benefit They're Real Extreme Precision Liner, or the Wet n Wild Heartbreak Proof liner, liquid liner is phenomenal. Whenever I do my liner, I like to look down at the mirror. And then I'm going to extend my inner corner, creating a white inner corner. Glamorous. I'm going to take the Ace Beauté Bronzed in Paradise palette. I'm just going to take a flat brush like this guy, and I like to mix the first two. And I'm gonna go right where the top of my ear is. I'm gonna start from there and start pulling that color upwards. For the forehead, I like to start from my hairline and just kind of go inwards towards my highlight. And I'm gonna go a little ham on my chin too. So I'm gonna take a flat angled brush like this, and I'm gonna take my same bronzer contour shades. This is the front of my brow. And I like to go one side at a time. And I kind of go on top of my nose bridge and pull it inwards so that I'm cutting off basically from here down is what I'm trying to erase. And I will go a little bit harsher as I build up product to increase visibility of my nose contour. Oh my god! What is going on? I don't know what my camera got. I take literally any white cream. I'm gonna use my About Face one and just do boop. tiny little dot. I'm gonna do something that has been kind of my signature, which is my little brow flicks. I'm just gonna go at the front of the brow and swoop it upwards. What this does is kind of softens the front of my brows so it's not as harsh. Also incorporates more color into my face. And I really like to go pretty intense, I'd say. Now we're gonna go in with my favorite part, blush. I don't think you guys understand how much blush I like actually use. It's kind of insane. So I'm gonna take Love Shack from the BH palette. I literally just plop it, bring it into my eyeshadow because it creates cohesion. It blends everything as well. And I'm already having a moment. Now, as someone that does not like the 80s, this is the one thing from 80s makeup I will enjoy. I'm gonna do my nose just a little bit. Take a little bit of the white kimchi powder and go straight from my nose and just, oh, I made that dot crooked. See? So much better. So I'm gonna do highlighter now. I'm gonna start off with this NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow ICEE highlighter. And I'm just going right on the tops of my cheeks. And I'm gonna take How Many Carats from Fenty Beauty. This is also beautiful. Like Super Sock Shadows from ColourPop. This one is in Lady Bird. I'll throw on a little bit of this too. I'm gonna go into an actual glitter gel. This one is from Hard Candy, but I also really like the ones from ColourPop too. Those are really great. This one I just like because it's a palette. You have a bunch of different color options. I'm gonna take the white, which is a white, green, pink iridescent. I'm gonna take a lip liner because I like lip liners for more control. This one is Morphe's in Trendsetter. If you see me with makeup on at a drag, my lips are fully the same. This one's from Beauty Bakerie Bite Sized, and this is in TRUFFLEMAKER. You can get this at Target. This stuff does not budge. I'll go in with this lipstick. This is Nudist Judas from About Face. This is their matte painted lip color. I'm gonna go off camera and do my top lashes, and then I'm going to do my bottom lashes and my stone. I'll tell you what they are in a minute. I'll throw on an outfit and I'll be back because we're almost done. Ah! Okay, people. I feel so like, wow. Okay. Hair is done by the most sweetest human being ever, Eris at Crybaby Eris on Instagram. Hit her up for literally everything your hair needs. This is a set by Angry Baby from California. Look how beautiful they are. They're like a soft nude pink. They literally go with everything. Shout out to Angry Baby at Angry Baby Nails. Give her some love. Thank you again, Olive, for doing these for me. Jacket, I stoned myself. It literally is like collar, and then I stoned the little buttons too. The time I post this, you've already seen this look. This is literally what I wore on my set down for my opening number. So, yeah. Lashes. Top lashes are SUGARPILL's Curfew mixed with, I believe, Blackout. Stacked on top of each other. I trimmed it a little bit too to fit my eye shape. Stones are from a brand on Amazon called Jolin. Great glass rhinestones if you're on a budget. I will link them down below. And then bottom lashes are, I actually got them at the dollar store. I think you can get this online now. This is from a brand called Ione, and this is the Faux Mink individual lash extensions. And I got the 3-strand wispy natural short. I also, for my lips, I took on a little bit of glitter from this Hard Candy palette. For setting spray, I melted all the powders down with my Morphe setting mist. It's just, baby, this stuff is the ticket. And this is the jumbo size. I go through this a lot, so I was like, let's go jumbo. This is the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This stuff is like got to be in a can for your face. Like, this stuff makes your makeup last forever. Wow, Kendra. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you learned something today, awesome. If you didn't and you just wanted to hang out with me, even better. You know, that's cute too. If you want to follow me on any of my socials, you can find me at The Vegas Flights on literally everything. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twit of the Tour. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook at Vegas Flights. I almost said planes. Jesus Christ. If you want to buy merch, I have merch out if you want to help support me that way. Linked down below. It is thevegasflights.threadless.com. If you want to tip me, that's not really a thing anymore because Instagram online drag is like gone, which is sad. In case anyone wants to, I doubt it, but I'll just leave it here anyways. I am Jakey Wakey 180 on Venmo and Cash App, and then Love Jacob on PayPal. That is everything. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me and for dealing with this crazy adventure. I've been so honored and so blessed the past 5 years. That's crazy. It'll be five freaking years in June, you guys. Wild. Drag has been the most rewarding, beautiful experience of my life and a part of my artistic practice. And I'm so honored and grateful that I get to share my work with thousands of people on the internet. I love all of you so, so much. Thank you for giving me a chance and for spending some of your time hanging out with me today. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Mwah. Love you. Bye.